Marlin Perkins, the iconic host of Wild Kingdom, left a memorable mark on the world of wildlife documentaries. His departure from the show, however, has been shrouded in mystery and much speculation. Join Factsverse as we unravel the sad reason Marlin Perkins quit Wild Kingdom, while also exploring the show's lasting impact and enduring controversies. Marlin Perkins, the man behind the show. Marlin was born March 28, 1905 in Carthage, Missouri. From a young age, he displayed an insatiable curiosity for the natural world. His early years were spent exploring the woods and streams around his hometown, a precursor to the adventurous life that awaited him. Perkins attended Wentworth Military Academy and later enrolled at the University of Missouri with a focus on zoology. However, his academic journey was cut short due to financial constraints, forcing him to leave school and enter the workforce. His first job was at the St. Louis Zoological Park, where he started as a laborer but quickly moved up the ranks due to his dedication and knowledge. Perkins's career took a significant turn when he was appointed the director of the Buffalo Zoo at age 25. His innovative ideas and commitment to animal welfare put him on the map. His reputation grew as he became the director of the Lincoln Park Zoo in Chicago. It was here that he first dabbled in television, hosting a local TV show called Zoo Parade. The show was a hit and caught the attention of network executives, leading to the creation of Wild Kingdom. Wild Kingdom debuted in 1963 and was unlike anything seen on television before. The show took viewers on a journey through various ecosystems, educating them about wildlife conservation along the way. Perkins was not only the host, he was the soul of the show. His calm demeanor and extensive knowledge made complex topics accessible to the average viewer. Perkins's role in Wild Kingdom was not limited to hosting. He was actively involved in the planning and execution of the expeditions featured on the show. Marlin Perkins was a pioneer in the field of wildlife conservation. Through the show, he educated the public, advocated for conservation, and left an indelible mark on the world of wildlife television. Legacy and impact. The legacy of Wild Kingdom and Marlin Perkins is a tapestry woven from threads of education, conservation, and cultural influence. The show didn't just end when the cameras stopped rolling. Its impact reverberated through generations and across various sectors. Wild Kingdom was a pioneer in educational television, setting the stage for future nature documentaries and educational programs. Schools across the U.S. incorporated episodes into their curriculum, and the show became a household name for families seeking wholesome, educational content. The educational kits and merchandise that followed were a testament to the show's commitment to learning. Perhaps the most enduring legacy of Wild Kingdom is its impact on wildlife conservation. The show brought attention to endangered species and ecosystems, inspiring a generation of conservationists. Marlin Perkins himself was deeply involved in various conservation efforts, and his work on the show amplified these causes. The show contributed to the formation of wildlife protection laws and fueled public interest in environmental conservation. It was a trailblazer in the use of technology for wildlife documentation. From underwater cameras to drones, Wild Kingdom employed cutting-edge technology to bring viewers closer to nature. These innovations set new standards in wildlife filming and are still used in nature docs today. It transcended the boundaries of a mere television show to become a cultural phenomenon. It inspired a range of merchandise, from toys to educational kits, and even influenced language and popular references. Phrases like "the Wild Kingdom of the Office" or "it's a jungle out there" can be indirectly attributed to the show's influence on the American lexicon. The reasons for leaving. Marlin's departure from Wild Kingdom was a significant moment in the show's history and left many fans wondering why the beloved host decided to step away. One of the primary reasons was his declining health. Born in 1905, he was already in his late 60s when Wild Kingdom was at its peak. The physical demands of the show, which often involved traveling to remote locations and engaging in strenuous activities, began to take a toll on him. His family and close associates were increasingly concerned about the impact of the show's rigorous schedule on his well-being. The changing television landscape was also one of the reasons. The late 70s and early 80s saw a shift in television programming, with audiences becoming more interested in scripted dramas and comedies. The changing viewer preferences led to a decline in ratings for educational shows like Wild Kingdom. Network execs began to consider revamping the show to make it more commercially viable, a move Perkins was not entirely comfortable with. He feared that the educational and conservationist essence of the show might be compromised. Perkins was more than a host. He was a dedicated conservationist. He was involved in various wildlife preservation initiatives and served on the boards of several conservation organizations. As he grew older, he felt the need to focus more on these efforts, which he believed would have a lasting impact. His departure from the show allowed him to dedicate more time to causes like habitat preservation, endangered species protection, and environmental education. Beyond professional and health reasons, Perkins also had personal motivations for leaving the show. He wanted to spend more time with his family, especially his grandkids, and travel at a more leisurely pace. His departure was carefully planned to ensure continuity. He was actively involved in selecting his successor and ensuring a smooth transition. Jim Fowler, who had been a co-host of the show, took over the reins, continuing the legacy that Perkins had built. The show's original name. Many people may not know that Wild Kingdom was initially called Zoo Parade when it first aired as a local program in Chicago. The name was later changed to better encapsulate the show's broader focus on wildlife and natural habitats. The live capture controversy. While the show was lauded for its educational content, it also faced criticism for its live capture episodes where animals were caught and then released. These episodes sparked debates about ethical wildlife filming, leading to more stringent guidelines in later years. The show's merchandise. Wild Kingdom was among the first educational shows to have its own line of merchandise, including board games, puzzles, and even a comic strip series. These products served as commercial ventures but also had an educational purpose. The show's archival value. Episodes of Wild Kingdom are now considered valuable historical documents. They offer insights into ecosystems that have since changed or disappeared, making them a resource for researchers and conservationists. The use of stock footage. While the show was known for its on-location filming, it also made extensive use of stock footage. This was a cost-saving measure that allowed the show to feature a wider range of animals and ecosystems. Controversies. One of the most significant controversies that plagued Wild Kingdom was the ethical treatment of animals. Critics argued that some episodes involved stressful or harmful situations for the animals, particularly during those live capture sequences. These criticisms led to a broader discussion about the ethics of wildlife filming and eventually contributed to the establishment of more humane guidelines. Another point of contention was the accusation that some scenes were staged. Critics claimed that certain animal behaviors were too conveniently captured, leading to suspicions that they were orchestrated for the camera. Now it's time to hear from you. Did you ever watch Wild Kingdom? Let us know in the comments section below.